1. Mass incarceration defines modern America. More citizens are locked away than in any dictatorship ever recorded. Freedom remains nothing but a fading illusion for millions. 2. Private prisons turn humans into revenue. They push for longer sentences through powerful lobbying. Every extra year behind bars means more money. 3. The Constitution still permits slavery today. It survives legally inside the prison system. Corporations exploit inmates for pennies an hour. 4. Districts are carved like living nightmares. Politicians rig the map to lock in eternal control. Democracy suffocates under manipulated lines. 5. The war machine devours trillions every year. It outspends the next 10 nations combined. No one knows where the money truly disappears. 6. Nuclear weapons lie lost forever on the ocean floor. 6. Hydrogen bombs have vanished in accidents. Silent catastrophe waits beneath the waves. 7. The CIA once shielded drug traffickers. Covert wars were funded with cocaine profits. American streets paid the bloody price. 8. Unwitting citizens became lab rats for mind control. MKUltra used LSD and torture on innocent people. The government broke minds in secret. 9. Hundreds of black men were left to die slowly. The Tuskegee study hid treatment for 40 years. Racism wore a doctor's white coat. 10. Nazis were quietly welcomed after the war. War criminals became respected U.S. scientists. Justice was traded for rocket technology. 11. The FBI destroyed lives to silence activists. COINTELPRO targeted civil rights leaders with sabotage. They even tried to blackmail Martin Luther King. 12. Redlining carved cities into racial prisons. Banks denied loans to black neighborhoods for decades. Wealth gaps were deliberately engineered. 13. Schools feed children straight into prison. Zero tolerance policies target minority students. The pipeline starts in kindergarten. 14. Flint drank poisoned water while officials lied. Lead flowed from pipes for over a year. Children paid the lifelong price. 15. Jeffrey Epstein's network touched the powerful. Many names remain hidden in shadows. Justice stopped at the edge of influence. 16. Forever wars generate endless profits. Defense contractors thrive on perpetual conflict. Peace is bad for business. 17. Medical kidnappings happen behind closed doors. Children are taken under vague pretenses. Parents fight a system stacked against them. 18. Voter suppression wears many modern masks. Purged rolls, closed polls, impossible ID rules. Democracy is quietly strangled at the ballot. 19. Mass surveillance watches every digital breath. The NSA collects everything without warrants. Privacy died long before you noticed. 20. Veterans are poisoned by their own service. Burn pits and chemicals leave lifelong scars. Promises of care turn into long waits. 21. Native lands were stolen on an unimaginable scale. Treaties broken. Nations erased for profit. The theft continues in silence. 22. Corporations are legally people with rights. They buy elections while citizens struggle. Power tilts toward money alone. 23. Lead poison generations through pipes and paint. Officials knew and did nothing for decades. Children still carry the damage today. 24. Private military companies operate above the law. They kill civilians and face no real consequences. Accountability vanishes in war zones. 25. Dark money floods elections without names. Billionaires shape policy in secret. The vote becomes a formality. 26. Guantanamo holds men without trial forever. Torture was official policy for years. The stain never washes away. 27. Pharmaceutical giants jack up prices on life-saving drugs. People die because they can't afford insulin. Profit comes before survival. 28. College debt chains young lives for decades. Degrees become financial traps. The system feeds on hope. 29. Housing is treated as investment, not shelter. Corporations buy homes. Prices soar. Families are priced out of existence. 30. Police departments are armed like armies. Surplus military gear turns streets into battlefields. Force replaces protection. 31. Asset forfeiture lets police seize money without conviction. Your cash can be taken on suspicion alone. Innocence is no defense. 32. Border children were separated as policy. Families torn apart in the name of security. Trauma echoes for generations. 33. ICE detention centers hide abuse and neglect. Profits rise while conditions worsen. Humanity becomes collateral. 34. Foster care systems lose children to trafficking. Vulnerable kids disappear into shadows. Oversight fails again and again. 35. Missing indigenous women face epidemic. Silence cases ignored. Investigations stall. Lives vanish without justice. 36. Highways were built through black communities on purpose. Neighborhoods destroyed for progress. Racism paved the roads. 37. Japanese Americans were interned without crime. Camps built on fear and lies. History repeats in new forms. 38. McCarthyism ruined lives on whispers. Blacklists destroyed careers. Overnight paranoia became official policy. 39. Assassinations were carried out on American soil. Activists killed by their own government. The truth was buried for decades. 40. Crack was punished 100 times harder than powder. Laws designed to target black communities. Justice wore racial blinders. 41. Three strikes laws trap people for life. Petty crimes become permanent cages. Mercy disappeared long ago. 42. Juvenile sentenced to die in prison. Children locked away forever. Hope is officially denied. 43. Innocent people are executed by the state. Evidence ignored. Appeals denied. Death is final and irreversible. 44. Solitary confinement breaks minds slowly. Prisoners live in concrete tombs for years. Torture is called discipline. 45. Phone calls from prison cost a fortune. Companies charge inmates like predators. Families pay the price of contact. 46. Immigration detention is a hidden profit machine. Migrants caged for months. Years. Freedom becomes a paid privilege. 47. Asylum seekers are turned away in cruelty. Borders become walls of suffering. Compassion is denied by policy. 48. Whistleblowers are hunted and imprisoned. Truth tellers pay with their freedom. Silence is enforced by law. 49. Drones kill without warning across borders. Weddings become targets in error. Collateral damage is accepted. 50. Classified documents hide war crimes. Leaks are punished more than the crime. Secrecy protects the guilty. 51. The Electoral College lets losers win. Millions of votes are ignored. Power stays in the minority. 52. Presidents declare endless emergencies. War powers stretch forever. Checks and balances erode quietly. 53. The Supreme Court shields the powerful. Rulings favor money and control. Justice tilts toward the elite. 54. Climate denial was funded by oil. Billions. Lies delayed action for decades. The planet pays the price now. 55. Gun manufacturers are legally untouchable. Mass shootings continue without change. Profit flows through blood. 56. The opioid crisis was engineered for profit. Sacklers built empires on addiction. Families bury their children. 57. Forever chemicals poison water everywhere. Companies knew and hid the truth. Health is sacrificed for convenience. 58. The system protects the predators. The powerful escape accountability. The rest are left to suffer. 59. America hides its darkness well. The truth waits in the shadows and it never forgets. 60. Surveillance capitalism tracks your every move. Your data is sold to the highest bidder. You are the product, never the customer. 61. Facial recognition fails on dark-skinned innocent people are arrested by mistake bias is built into the code. 62. Predictive policing targets neighborhoods algorithms reinforce old prejudices crime is punished before it happens. 63. Amazon warehouses track every second workers are monitored like machines humanity is stripped away. 64. Union busting is corporate policy companies crush organizing efforts workers remain powerless. 65. Wage theft steals billions yearly employers cheat employees legally justice rarely arrives. 66. Payday loans trap the poor interest rates reach 400% debt becomes a life sentence. 67. Medical debt destroys families one illness leads to bankruptcy healthcare is a luxury. 68. Surprise medical bills blindside patients hospitals charge whatever they want no one is safe from the cost. 69. Insulin prices kill diabetics the same drug costs 10 times more here greed decides who lives. 70. EpiPen prices doubled overnight life-saving medicine became unaffordable profits trumped safety. 71. The Sacklers escaped real punishment they pocketed billions from opioids victims received crumbs. 72. Big Pharma writes its own laws lobbyists control regulators patients are the collateral. 73. FDA doors revolve to industry regulators become lobbyists safety is for sale. 74. Boeing hit plane flaws hundreds died in crashes profit came before lives. 75. Wall Street crashed the economy no major banker went to prison crisis was rewarded. 76. Foreclosures were built on forgery banks stole homes with fake documents justice was delayed forever. 77. The housing crisis was engineered predatory loans targeted minorities wealth was transferred upward. 78. Homelessness is criminalized sleeping outside becomes illegal poverty is punished. 79. Protest zone silence dissent free speech is confined democracy is restricted. 80. Police pepper spray students rubber bullets wound protesters force protects the powerful. 81. The Kent State shooting set precedent students were killed for protesting history repeats its violence. 82. The move bombing destroyed homes police dropped explosives on citizens no one was truly held accountable. 83. Waco siege ended in fire dozens died including children the state claimed victory. 84. Ruby Ridge showed federal overreach a family was destroyed innocence was collateral. 85. Oklahoma City raised questions official story left gaps truth remains buried. 86. 9/11 truth is censored questions are dismissed official narrative stands unchallenged. 87. Patriot Act expanded surveillance rights were traded for security freedom eroded quietly. 88. NSA lies to Congress mass collection was hidden no consequences followed. 89. Snowden revealed the machine he paid with exile truth cost him everything. 90. Assange faces persecution publishing truth became a crime journalism is threatened. 91. Manning suffered for leaks she exposed war crimes. Punishment was severe. 92. Whistleblowers are silenced. The system protects itself. Truth is the enemy. 93. Drones strike without trial. Civilians die in foreign lands. No accountability exists. 94. Kill lists are made in secret. Presidents decide who dies. Due process vanished. 95. The Forever War Authorization AUMF enables endless conflict. Peace is never considered. 96. Military contractors kill freely. Blackwater faced no justice. Impunity is guaranteed. 97. Abu Ghraib showed the truth. Torture was photographed. Low ranks took the fall. 98. Torture memos were written. Lawyers justified cruelty. They were never punished. 99. Guantanamo remains open. Men rot without charges. Justice is delayed forever. 100. America hides its darkness while the truth waits in the shadows, and it never forgets.